So waiting a little bit to pick the champion, still going for it, and the Orianna back in for Faker. Again, misfortune, of course.
Yeah, one addendum to this matchup is that the Zyra
On the top side of his own jungle. So both duo lanes too busy fighting each other for supremacy to do much else. Break.
Than the Ezreal.
Both these players trying to maximize their hitting both minions and champions at the same time.
Level 2 coming in shortly.
There's also something we have to point out about the early wards that happen in the can fake a leash as a top laner unless you have actual knowledge of him.
Yeah, but if you'd
be scouting SKT, knowing
got some information when he moves his focus to the bottom lane, and with these matchups in mind, they can do a similar style.
In that game as well, Blank was
constantly.
And here's the first attempt at the gank. Peanut gonna ward hop, gonna land an auto attack into the slow. Nice juke by Faker. Stays
Same thing here. Axe on to Kuro.
Looking for his play, gets the slow. Kuro this time around gonna save his summoners. Knows that Blank had the juke a little bit too far back towards the lane to grab his own.
We're the damage dealers now.
Yep. But then they also can't harass Bang as effectively while Bang is trying to CS. So this support misfortune pick is actually going to have some pretty real flaws.
The exhaust that Wolf is carrying. So if he eats an arrow, he just gets blown up anyways.
Yeah, not to mention the assistance that Peanut would be able to provide to his gank. There's so much mobility on the Lee Sin with lane ganks with Ashe that if you land the arrow, even if the person has all summoner spells, it's a likely kill because Peanut can probably combo
Peanut to get in. Also worth noting is sort of par for the course. Yes. Wolf getting caught at level 4. Here's the jump in. A few more attacks will do it, and that's first blood. Peanut with the flash kick on the Bang. That was beautiful, and they make it a double kill for Pray.
And Bang should have flashed that here. We see Blank flanking here, looking for Gorilla. Is he watching?
No way. Juke. Is he gonna land it? Just walks into his face. The heal is there, and he's running away with Ghost and Undertow on. Sonic Wave is there. Is he gonna do it? Go. Is he gonna?
All right, arrows up again. Misfortune ultimate is up again. They could use it to force just some damage. They don't necessarily need to kill. That's a setup right there. It leveraged that poke into a potential dragon. However, it's cloud big.
Got him again. There's the stun. There's the volley slow, and all the damage they could possibly need.
And he's making this Ashe pick work, but Wolf without
at the beginning of the show. SKT are able to
support here because he already is playing with 4 wards on the map. That's one extra compared to Wolf. Wolf no boots at all. Peanut.
Oh, Peanut Shockwave then rooted into everything. Nicely done. SKT pick one up.
Move it around the map to advantages. I feel like SKT is in a better position this game than they were in the last.
Definitely agree. It's a much closer game here on this one. SKT coming around on this one, looking for the fight on the Smeb. He's going to have to flash get away from the stun, but Blank slow is there, and Smeb has no other way of getting out. That's the kill picked up. Duke makes it 3-3.
And he's actually had great patience with his undertows thus far.
Oh, man. That's flash out of Bang, but he's still slowed down. There's the harpoon, there's the chase down, and Gorilla's going to make it rain. And the bullet time, and it's going to be all the damage he needs. Gorilla getting the kill.
Because Gorilla aggressive right before the objective. Always tie in their aggression, whatever scaling advantage SKT have.
Yeah, that's the perfect balance. They have the pressure in the bottom lane. And it was clever how they ran Smeb there, even though his teleport was down. But now they're looking to catch him out.
Strangle Thorns to guarantee the rest of it lands. Wolf goes for the 100% secured combo.
Duke.
It does go to Duke. For Hulk, I should say, but arrows coming in. And of course, it's going to hit Wolf. But how much more can they get? Oh, they're going to get the kill.
This map play, you catch the enemy top laner, you just use his teleport, everything's great. You even out that dragon somewhat. Then an arrow hits you.
Gets him back on the plane. Yeah, the ulti was already down. He used it to get away from PraY's slows. And that's going to be the quick 2-for-0. ROX in even more control.
I mean, ROX switching up the side of the map that they play on. They finished.
And has been pressured enough. That is 1 point of leverage.
And at this point, SKT, they need an answer to this Ashe. He's arrowing every single time.
And Bang's running out of health much too quickly.
And this is why ROX has first picked the Ashe. They're making
up enough how hard this normally is for your average player to land skill shots on players like Bang and Wolf.
But with all that in mind, it is only, when we say scaling components, their mid scales very well. Smeb right now is in a bit of trouble. He needs to get out of here.
Fascinating how SKT has had Duke in positions where he needs to be the side lane pressure for them to have the game stalled out right here. Blank doesn't have his ultimate, but he is still very tanky. He has a massive 2-item power spike, and SKT is going to hope to find a big fight.
Pressuring in mid first. They're going to have that wave pushed in. They're going to force ROX to react to them. Blank can't find the slow. There's the arrow, but it's onto the tank. SKT are fine with that one, and that's one of the big tools down.
So this is good for SKT. They can go in.
Oh, misses!
Oh, a lot of damage, and Wolf's going to burn to death already. That's a 1-for-0. How much more will ROX get? Does Peanut chase it into Blank?
It's not like it matters so much.
Never mind.
Here we go.
That actually does force the flash out of Bang. You know Peanut's crazy. He'll go for that now. Gorilla, beset by Duke, has to flash away. So several summoners burn, but the re-engage is there, and he gets Bang only into the wall. Peanut flubs it a bit and gets...
That's slowing him down. He knows. He's like, my bad, boys.
Oh. Now it's pressure back on the mid side. Wow, Duke deletes one, but it's a trade as well. Both supports are dead, and now Duke is being chased. Gets back onto Pray. Did he have the damage? Yes, he does. It's a shutdown. But now it's the equalizer trying to hope the fight is just that. Maybe it's a 2 for 2. The flash chase, Kuro's there, the slows are there, and he will get the kill.
They really wanted to finish off this mid lane turret. The Ashe actually lands on a Faker, but that pulls the rest of SKT in. So then Pray just has to flash forward onto Wolf, knowing all the damage is gone out of the fight. Impressive of Duke to be able to salvage this one, kill Gorilla, then ult back onto Pray, who wasn't respecting the clone. And yes,
perfect vision control. ROX is contemplating a face check, but SKT,
Ghost.
They want to get mid control first. This is step 1. They will push out mid here, and then likely retreat into the area.
Equalizer's on, they want this was on the Faker as well, and he's just gone. Gorilla gets the credit, of course, why not? 11-7, no mid laner.
The target there and low.
3,000 health, Blank's not in range, he doesn't have flash, he's going for it now. Can he get it? No, he can't, he's just popped right away. That's a secure Baron, it should not be stolen, and it will be secured. ROX make the play perfect.
And we relatively passive in lane, doesn't always want to push. But that's fine, ROX Tigers have been fine playing around it.
Ooh, the Shockwave puts Pray into a trap as well. And then actually, no, they will pop the GA. Bullet Time gets some damage. They cannot quite get Blank. Then do siege into the top lane. And Ashe coming in, gonna get dodged away from. It's now just teleport from Duke top side.
And they know Ashe isn't here, so they're actually gonna push really hard to try and get onto Kuro here. He's got a flash.
Well, when the Kuro, he's got flash, he's got ulti, but he's not gonna burn these spells just yet. He's running out of health way too rapidly, and Blake's gonna pick him off. The shutdown is there, and Gorilla's now just putting bullets into Duke. How much can they really get? Ooh, Bullet Time does a lot. It forces flash out, and now Pray is here. Exhaust is on. One kill picked up, a Faker gets it back onto Gorilla. Smeb running out of health and gets shut down as well, but Pray, does he find the targets? Peanut has Guardian Angel. Maybe he plays frontline. How much can they really get? Pray turns it back around. Looks for Bang. Looks for it all. He's got one. What else can he get? It's going to be Blake in his sights.
He's coming back.
Baker's low. How much more can they get? The stun's coming in, and it's Duke with the big play. But the turnaround from Pray, turning it back in. The chase, the resonating strike, and the ace goes through for Peanut.
At the very end of that fight by Duke to go for the Lee Sin instead of Pray. That might not
damage Ashe of Pray. Yeah, that was absolutely huge. Looking at the arrow to slow down Duke, looking for a bit more. It's Blank on the chase, but can't find much more.
Yeah, OF ult to use. Faker's in the mid lane. We see a flank from the Viktor. Faker no flash either. If he gets a slow applied to him, he's going to be a goner too.
Uh-oh.
Blank's down an ultimate, so they might try to go here.
Not a lot of tools to get away. Has to run through the equalizer. Big chunk comes out of Kuro. How much more can he find? It was SKT able to kite away and not take any more Chaos Storm damage.
A lot of big cooldowns used by ROX. They also have triple.
When's the last time we've seen Duke aggressively push out a side lane?
They go straight for it. They're trying to draw SKT towards them. They're burning it down.
It's dead too fast. There is no chance for him to come in. Arrow comes through, and Gorilla checking with rushes.
There's a chance that SKT would try and play around Elder Drake, but the play that SKT just tried on the ROX Tigers is getting turned around on them. They have a clear path up mid lane with Baron. They can get the inhibitor. The only way SKT stops them is fighting them from the rear.
And they can try. Kuro has to slink around the far outside. Inhibitor turret's already gone. SKT, when will they choose to go in? The front line's in place. Duke is looking for something, but he's not going to get Pray, who plays far enough back that it's not even a problem. But now, ROX's escape is through a turret if SKT can find their way in, but they cannot. ROX out with an inhibitor take clean.
4-1 nature of SKT because they have hard CC embedded in their comp. SKT only have kind of conditional CC. It's really hard for them to target.
They get Faker again.
They hit arrow onto Faker. The flash chase. Peanut doesn't have enough damage. The knockups are there, but Peanut won't go down. Bang finally gets a shot, but it's only Guardian Angel down. Smeb's running out of health, and that's still not going to be a kill thanks to the heal from Pray. Nobody's dying from ROX Tigers, but it might just be that for SKT. The Chaos Storm is in. A bit more damage on a Blank. Almost gets him down, but he slinks away with about 10 HP. Still, control over this with the Ocean Drake regenning. Peanut looking for a hit Nexus turret.
And the Ocean Drake is actually insane in this push right now. They continue to push. No one on SKT has died, but ROX getting so many turrets.
Getting a lot of damage. Duke on the backside looking for the duel against Pray, running through some minions to get him more time, but he's actually trapped inside the minion wave. Playing so well for ROX Tigers. Guardian Angel gonna pop, but what else can he even do? And it's nothing. Peanut gets a shutdown on a rampage. 18-11 here. 11,000 gold up. ROX Tigers looking to push more.
and their ultimates will be coming up shortly. Kuro again.
Blank did not have his ulti available, but it was short enough that the stun wore off no matter what. Last Nexus turret is down, looking to make it 2-1 in the series. ROX going for the play. Another kill comes through for Peanut. There's the Nexus, and it's 2-1 ROX Tigers. They are one game away from breaking the curse.